gotta get my.
Drink from the well. Yeah. Drink from the well.
Well, it looks like they're having fun.
They certainly are.
So can you tell us what are those guys actually doing now? What's the next part?
Right now they're doing dink. Drink from the well. Drink from the well. They're doing them backing vocals.
Backing vocals
Yeah.
with a little twist, literally.
Mm-hmm.
Drink from the well. Yeah. Drink from the well. Yeah.
It's a good thing we're getting this on film, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. Know me so well. Yeah. Know me so well. Yeah.
If your engineer could only see what they're doing, I wonder if he can see the reflection in his.
Know me so well. Yeah. Know me so well. Yeah.
John's like, I'm just getting into it, guys.
Know me so well. Yeah. Know me so well. Yeah.
Looks like they're having fun, doesn't it?
Know me so well. Yeah. Know me so well. Yeah.
Little does John know that we're filming this, and it's going on. It's got to go on.
That's why I did the action one to have the button down.
Well, now we have proof of what a daily thing you have to deal with these guys when you're in the band with them.
That's why my face hurts all the time because I laugh way too much. Oh, that's a great one. Martin's like, I'm too nervous.
Oh yeah.
Drink from the well.
Oh, that's Martin.
Shana and Regina are looking at photographs that Regina took of the guys in there doing backup vocals.
Now we'll get the action.
Oh yeah, it's great. That's great.
I'll have to do like a little mini video.
Mm-hmm.
Drink from the well.
Now that you got evidence that those guys can dance, you got to get them to do that on stage.
I know I need to choreograph something.
You know, you're gonna have to start choreographing.
Like, now you put your hip out like this.
There you go.
Shake your butt a little bit.
There he goes.
It's like he heard me.
He heard you.
Feel no shame.
That's probably true. They don't feel no shame, do they?
Zero shame in this band.
Look at Martin.
I play the game.
He was imitating you.
Over here.
He was imitating you.
I feel no shame. Hey. Hey. Hey.
We got proof he was imitating you.
Martin.
Now you really can break his neck
Now
on
I
stage.
will break his neck. I'm not doing shit list. You don't need to do that.
I play the game. I feel no shame. Hey. Hey. Hey.
So the thing with the breaking neck that people are trying to wonder, there's the lyrics in
I play the
King of the
game.
Dead, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where she talks about breaking a neck. So the joke was Martin would nominate himself on stage so Shauna could really break his neck to get the feel for the song for the crowd. So if you guys are wondering what that was all about, that's
Yeah,
what
no,
it was
we're
all
not really
about.
gonna.
No, we're not really going to.
It's all in good fun, I promise.
It's all in good fun.
Hey. Hey. Hey.
You sure you want to do open mic night with these guys?
Yes. Now you're all hot. Need to open the door? That's just gonna warm you up more.
Look at Martin. He's dancing like you. See him?
See if I get some more action shots.
Put this on American Home Videos. Funniest videos. These guys.
Drink from the well. Yeah. Drink from the well. Yeah. Know me so well. Yeah. Know me so well. Yeah. Drink from the well.
What was that?
Drink from the well. Yeah. Drink from the well. Yeah. Know me so well. Yeah. Know me so well. Yeah.
This is comedy at its best.
It is. It's very entertaining.
Yeah. Drink from the well. Yeah. Drink from the well. Yeah. Drink from the well. Yeah. Know me so well. Yeah. Know me so well. Yeah. Drink from the well.
Martin and John in there goofing out. Dan's the only serious one in the middle, concentrating. You see that?
He hasn't been here as long drinking.
They're more relaxed.
Mm-hmm.
Drink from the well. I feel no shame. Hey. Hey. Hey.
So the quick update, guys. What's going on is they are doing backup vocals. And I believe once that is done, I think they might be done. Recording for today, but I'm not sure. Sounds like they got it for that song anyway. So it looks like Shauna went back in.
Yep, there's just a couple of small vocal lines where she does a climbing,
Pitch-wise?
yeah, pitch-wise vocal that he wants to just touch up and double and triple up.
So we got you guys on video for backup vocals. That was entertaining. At least you had fun, though.
We did.
By the time I got home, I was ready to.
It's hard to just stand still while listening to our own music. It's like, yeah. Makes me want to move.
There you go.
When he's around, I don't drink.
So after she's done, are you guys done studio-wise, or are you still?
I think so. It depends on Nick if there's anything that he's hearing right now. If he wants to touch up, we'll probably go in and listen to some rough runs of everything.
Right.
Because where she had recorded before, she was leaving blank holes where all our vocals were. Now that our vocals were in there, Nick's, got where he wants her to
Right.
sing, and everything ends at the same. So he's tripling them up.
Slows them down. You're all alone. It's just
Even if you don't think they're paying attention, they're paying attention.
Slows them down.
She's pretty focused in the studio, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
You can see it.
See, we can goof around because we're not backup singers.
Yeah.
So, Nick did tell us we're really good at shouting.
Oh, there you go.
I said we've all got kids. So.
There you go. All this time you've been in training.
That's right.
Those of you who are wondering what's going on, this is day 2 of Pyretta Blaze in the recording studio, behind the scenes. So when we came in for day 2, you guys did vocal tracks
Yep.
with Shonda,
Yep.
and then you guys just did backup,
Yep.
and now we're just revamping a few little bit vocals.
Yep.
And
Now that the backing vocals are in there, a couple things that Nick wanted to double and triple up of hers in certain sections.
nice. It was cool to hear when you guys were doing backup. I could hear the tracks through the headphones here.
Mm.
Don't know if it'll come out on the camera. I tried to pull it up on there. Yeah, and then I could hear you guys putting the backup vocals in. It sounded really good from what I heard.
It was really cool because Nick, we had written this song, Martin, Dan, and I, a few years ago, in the band that we had. So Nick having heard the original, he was like, he knew that there was backup vocals, and he was saying, I hear gang vocals in these spots. So I played him the original track, and he was like, that's exactly what I heard. Like,
There you
perfect,
go.
you know. So some of these lyric parts in between the backup vocals, he's just doubling and tripling to thicken up her vocal line.
Nice. It's going to be exciting when this is all released to hear the final product.
Yeah. This day 2 is really cool because it starts coming together when you start putting the vocals in on everything. You know, it's everything. You start seeing the final picture.
Yeah. For doing 2 songs in 2 days, it went pretty good.
Yeah, it's songs that we've been playing for a while, so that always helps when you go in the studio. You know, everybody knows their parts pretty well, and you just punch them down. So the big bands that have the unlimited budgets, they can go in and write a song in the studio.
Right.
Everybody else, you gotta try and get that stuff down. And again, it's kind of tricky to deconstruct your song to get that backing track to
Right.
build on. You know, it's like, oh, I'm not used to this. We're used to all just tearing into the song and running all the way through it. So
Yeah, it was amazing yesterday when you guys were recording, guitars and stuff. How you were talking about, you got to dissect the song to record it, and then you guys heard stuff that you didn't really like, or you thought,
Yep.
well, I think we could do
need
better.
to tweak
and-
this, need to change this, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's amazing, and I hope this video that we're doing, people can see that, through the journey of this with you guys, that, you found stuff you didn't like and you thought could be better, or tweaked
Even
and
just
did it.
simple little things that playing live. Each the 3 of us playing stringed instruments, we weren't exactly playing the same thing live. We don't hear it, but in the studio, it's like, oh, yeah, that's gonna clash really hard. So
Right.
I had to tweak some bass lines. Dan had to tweak some rhythm lines, that kind of thing. And it's like, well, that's cool. It puts us all together. So when we play the song again, it's gonna be that much more tighter.
Right. So if you guys are wondering in the video why Shauna keeps doing bits and pieces, Nick is going through the tracks that they've laid, and he's finding spots where he feels they need to be either layered, right? Pretty much. So he's playing it, and then Shauna's laying down more tracks of vocal.
So
for
instead
that
of just
part.
having one volume of a vocal track all the way through it, there's going to be certain key elements where he'll triple and quadruple her vocals, so it'll thicken up in that spot to make it more of a punch, and then come back, and that kind of thing gives more of that,
Yep.
I don't know what you call it, but it changes the texture of the song.
Right. So he's actually cutting and pasting, and he's finding clips, and
Yep.
then he's playing them, and then that's the time-consuming part of recording, is the time of picking pieces out of a song and revamping and adding to.
Right, and again, for him hearing it his first time, he's hearing things like, okay, this should be this way. This should be good, doubled up here. Like our backing vocals, he had them. I was doing them, 3 and 4 times every section. So
Right.
One he can thicken or thin out a section however he needed, but he's got the music there that he can play with as needed.
Now I know there was a part earlier that he added in. I think I shot some footage of it. He asked her to whisper.
Yes.
I'm curious to see what he does with that because
Yeah. You'll hear the vocal line, especially if you got headphones on. You'll hear her scream it, but you'll hear that whisper underneath it,
Right.
and it's really going to add dimension to that vocal part.
Well, that's gonna be cool. Mm-hmm. That should be pretty cool once the finished product's done.
Yeah.
To hear that in your headphones and stuff.
I don't know if they can hear that through the headphones, but you can hear the layers of her voice, and it's almost like an echo. It gets real thick. Right
Yes.
there. It's very, very cool.
Yeah, I kind of noticed that you could hear the echoing or
Yeah,
vocal.
that's when you can really tell when he's layering the vocals. It's like, that sounds so cool. See, she's awesome because she's hitting that same length of time every time.
Yeah.
Consistently. It's like, that's impressive.
Oh, sounds like they're done. Sounds like they're done.
Sweet.
All right, Miss Chandra.
Hello.
What did you just do?
I redid a couple of choruses and a few little bits and pieces to make them sound better and fuller.
Nice.
Yes. I think
Oh.
that's
Oh,
wrap.
hey, the cracking you hear in this video is the engineer. He's like cracking himself. So, Nick, what was your experience with these guys this weekend?
F plus.
F plus? Oh,
Straight
These guys are fun.
so what'd you think of what you heard?
Oh, good songs.
Yeah.
I think they're. I like these two even better than the first one they did. So
Oh, wow.
progressing.
Nice.
High five. High five myself.
And I think we're a lot more efficient this time too. Just kind of feeling each other out the first time.
Yeah.
You know.
Yep. They were a lot more practice playing.
Yeah, we played these songs a lot, so that helped too.